Being a nurse allows me the ability to help people when they can no longer help themselves. This is a quote from Tabitha Dam, who is an EMT nurse located at the Wyndham Area Hospital. I got this quote from an interview I conducted on March 25th at Tabitha's residence. She is a close family friend to me, and since she is employed in the medical field, something I am very interested in, I knew I had to interview her the second I got this assignment. I am seriously considering venturing into the medical field, and I was even planning on shadowing her sometime in the near future. Now, being a nurse is a very time-consuming job. You usually work 12-hour shifts 5 to 6 times per week. But according to Tab, she thinks it is all worth it. You see, Tab has always wanted to work in the medical field and has always wanted to help others. So, she decided to pursue a career in nursing because of her passion for wanting to help people and making a difference. She loves providing comfort and education to those in need, while the continual learning and challenges allow for her personal and professional growth. For this job, Tabitha has achieved a bachelor's degree in nursing science and several other certifications surrounding trauma and prenatal care. Although Tabitha has all of these things, they are not required for most nursing jobs, and mostly all that is needed is an associate's degree. Now, while I was talking with Tabitha, I really wanted to understand the communication side of her job. And when asked what type of communication she uses most, I was shocked when I heard that she uses phones and email frequently. Of course, face-to-face interaction is going to be your most used, as you cannot treat a patient without talking to them first. You also need to communicate with your coworkers so they know how your patient needs to be treated. Tabitha uses many different communicational strategies at her workplace. These include active listening with a compassionate and a non-judgmental attitude, etc. She also keeps herself focused and free of distractions while focusing on a patient so they can receive the best care possible. Now, not all of Tabitha's job is talking. One very important aspect of being a nurse is listening to your patient. If you don't listen to your patient carefully and hear everything they say, you may end up treating them wrong and maybe even endangering their life. Although, sometimes you may need to change these common skills. Tabitha's most encountered patient can also be the hardest to communicate with. The elderly that come into the hospital are most likely dementia patients or others with decreased hearing, bad eyesight, or confusion. When this happens, Tabitha needs to speak slower, louder, and be right in front of the patient. This can be troublesome and frustrating at times. Even though Tabitha deals with these challenges, though, she still loves nursing and is very happy with her choice in career. Now, this interview helped me out a lot because now I know what nurses and just most people in the medical field have to go through on a daily basis. After thinking about what Tabitha described, I think I could take up this job, and it has upped the possibility of me pursuing a medical career. From now on, I'm going to focus on growing my communication skills and adjusting them to the situation present so I can become an even better candidate for this job. One thing, however, I did wish I asked her was to describe an average day in her life. How many patients she sees, what kind of trauma patients she sees, and just how many trauma patients come in a day. But I guess I'll just have to shadow her to find out. Thank you.